Hello, and welcome to episode number 14 of season 3. They keep rolling right along. I am Michael Abney. I'm one of your hosts of Empower Podcast. And I'm joined today with a couple of special people.
Yes,
one of them is my co-host.
Yes, Marilyn Egan. I'm so glad that we're here again today.
Yes.
And the other amazing person that we brought in with us today is Tracy Whittingham.
So happy to be here with you all today.
Thank you.
Yay. I'm so glad you're here. So we're just going to jump right in.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Just tell us a little bit about you and what brought you to us and us to you, and then we'll just go from there.
Sure. I am primarily a teacher of movement. I also do a little bit of energy work, and I lead workshops on movement and meditation. I share energy work in those workshops, and I have one coming up on embodiment, which I am super excited about.
Yes.
Embodiment.
So to me, I'm thinking it's embodying our authentic self. You want to expand a little bit more?
For sure. I see it very similarly. Kind of aligning with who you are at a soul level, and then being able to step into the power of that as you walk through each moment, right?
Yes. So I love your classes. They're very unique.
Yes, for
so
sure.
Can you tell us a little bit about the intention of the movements you use in your classes? Because they are different, and I feel it.
Sure.
But I don't have words to go with it.
Yeah. So I've been teaching fitness since 2006. So I started as a personal trainer, and then did my yoga teacher training in 2008. Since then, taught barre for 5 years, which is based a little bit in dance, rehabilitative dance. Mm-hmm. And then about 3.5 years ago, I discovered a yoga fusion class called Buti Yoga. It's B-U-T-I. And I saw it in a very short, sped-up video on Instagram, and was instantly attracted to the movement. And so I started exploring online videos and live classes. Found one the next weekend in Lexington, Kentucky, where I was going to be visiting with my sister. Went to a live class, and then started attending a weekly live class down in the city. So my friend Holly teaches Buti down in the city. But it's a fusion of yoga with lots of different types of dance, and plyometrics, lots of dynamic movement. So it's a little bit hard to explain, but we literally move the body in every possible way. So we're moving in every direction. We're moving at every pace. And then there's some really hard driving kind of masculine movements in the practice. And there's also very feminine, flowy movements, lots of circling and spiraling, kind of reminiscent of Kundalini.
Yes.
So it's something very unique and different from other yoga classes, where the instructor is usually walking around the room and guiding, and just kind of watching the students. I do the entire practice. So we're all moving together and sweating together, which creates this feeling of community. Mm-hmm. But the practice itself is a really big release, and almost feels like an activation every time you do it.
Yes,
yeah.
And I have not attended a lot yet. I'd actually experienced Buti with someone that you trained, or
yes,
Stephanie.
Yeah.
And loved the feeling, because I too taught aerobics for a long time. I did the gym. I used to run. I used to do all kinds of different things. And this was yet, and I've done lots of different kinds of yoga, but this was yet very different, but something my body was calling for hugely.
Yeah.
And so I love your description because I feel the blending of the masculine, feminine energies moving together, which is what's happening out in
On
our
the planet.
energetic world
Yes.
right now.
Yes.
That was my question.
So-
like, when did this come about?
So it's been around for a while. I can't remember exactly what year she formally started the practice, but when I saw it, even just seeing that short little video, I was instantly drawn to it. And then once I started feeling the practice in my body, I knew it was something that I needed. So I intuitively knew that other people needed it because I needed it, right? And I think it was that connection to us, coming back to that feminine way of being. And also even that community element is something that we have gotten away from, a little bit. People are feeling more isolated and lonely. And, we want it even when we don't recognize it.
Yes.
It looks really fun.
It is so fun.
It is fun.
It
I
is
saw
so fun.
stuff that she was on our second podcast. Stephanie,
Yes.
our mom.
Yeah,
Yes,
she was.
I know that.
She was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jackie, her mom, has
Yeah.
fallen in love with the practice. Jackie is my
Yes.
Reiki mama. She's the one that I go to for
And-
energy work.
I'm her
I
Reiki
know.
mama.
So you're like my Reiki grandma.
There we go. Exactly.
I love that.
Yes.
Why does everything we talk
adorable.
about come back to Reiki? Seriously?
I know. We do
Like,
have to talk about that.
We need to do a
sometime.
podcast on that.
Yeah.
Why? Because every guest
So
we have
powerful.
some sort of something or another. At the very beginning of it was Reiki. For
Wow.
me, it was
Yeah.
Pat.
Kind of what opens you up to
Yeah.
what you really are talented and gifted, and then enhances whatever it is you are drawn to
There's
do.
something about that.
Yes, there is. So
Yeah.
we
We're
will
gonna dive.
discuss that.
Note.
Yeah. Yeah.
Note to self. When I
Yeah.
listen back, I'll make a little note.
Right.
Another thing I wanted to bring up, though, when you were talking about the difference of yoga, where the instructor is going around and correcting your body, what I love, because I think I'm probably the oldest person in your classes right now. I don't know.
I have a lady who comes regularly who is 78 years old.
Oh, wow. Well, I haven't seen her yet.
She is amazing. Her name is Joanna, and she's Asian, and she's the cutest thing. And one of the things
Okay.
that she specifically loves about the practice, she pulled me aside after class and said she feels like it makes her brain work better. Because we're doing those contralateral movements,
Yes.
right? Right arm, left leg. You're doing something with your feet. You're doing something different with your arms. And she said she has noticed that, which I thought even that awareness was so special, right?
Yes, and I totally agree with that. The other piece I love is you give us freedom. Like if our body feels like it needs to move this way and, you're going this way, or not bend quite as far, or to move this, you give us the freedom to do what
For
our
sure.
body's telling us to do.
For sure. I really encourage the clients to connect to their bodies in the movement, both by noticing how it's feeling, but I also kind of make it a point to look at myself in the mirror instead of looking around the room, because I want to encourage everybody else to do the same thing so that people are actually looking at themselves in the mirror, intentionally seeing themselves while they're practicing. And I don't really talk that much about that, but it's just this
Maybe
subtle
this is the perfect
thing.
time to talk about that. Because that's,
Yes.
that's so... Because immediately when you said that, I was like, ooh, no. I can't... no. But when I do weights... I have to, otherwise I
Sure.
can't align myself. So,
Sure.
but when you're all jiggling around and everything's flying around, and when you're doing yoga and stuff, that would be.
So it's not just about them looking at themselves in the mirror. it's about them being in their own space. So
Yes.
for me, like just like honing in on myself, sometimes eyes open, sometimes eyes closed, right?
Mhm.
So I am like basically just I'm in my own little world
Yeah.
while I'm teaching and leading, and then it allows everybody else to be in their own space at the same time. Whether they're looking or their eyes are closed. And I've even said at the beginning of class, if something feels super awkward and like you're worried about whether you're doing it right or not, just close your eyes and think about how it feels in your body. Don't worry about how it looks in the mirror. So,
Yes, that's what I love. That's what I love. But it is interesting. It's got that Kundalini feel and energy about it. But when I do Kundalini yoga, my eyes are closed. It's rare that I open my eyes during a Kundalini practice.
yeah.
But this one, I was looking in the mirror, just like, oh, I forgot my body could move that way. you know?
For sure.
And it was pretty amazing going, I can do this. I can move in that way. It's just been a long time because it's different than anything I've ever done before.
Sure.
Does it bring up emotions for people?
Mm-hmm.
For sure. For
So,
sure.
You know, like I grew up, I was overweight when I was growing up. So like even today, like I still sometimes, if I'm not focusing, I still see fat kid.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so
Yeah.
when I was saying ooh, that's what I was really referring to is like people bring all of their whatever to the class.
I'm so glad you said this. Yeah, and this is another
Uh-huh.
thing that I don't talk about very much because I really want everybody to have their own experience in the practice, and I try to understand that not everyone's experience will be the same as mine. But I know that it has changed the way that people feel about their bodies significantly. Some people have had that experience. I wear really short, tight shorts when I teach it. And while I, try to stay away from talking about like the idea of perfection in a body, like I let it jiggle. Like I've got cellulite on my legs. I'm not afraid to show that or for other people to see it or notice it. And I'm at the front of the room. Like everybody's eyes are on me. So there is an element of really encouraging this like self-love, right?
Like right where you're at.
Yes.
In the practice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not like to do it to get somewhere to be happy about it,
For
but
sure.
like
Right.
just happy now.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I smile a lot when I'm teaching.
Yes,
A
you
lot.
do. I love that too. It encourages other people to smile
Yeah.
when you are. And
Or to be playful, right?
Yes, just to have fun.
Lighthearted, enjoy it. Like it's just movement, right? It's just
Mhm.
exercise.
But it's accessing something much deeper.
Yes.
Because
For sure.
the gift of being comfortable in your own skin is extraordinary.
It's huge.
I think, well, I'm not always in that space, but I am a lot of the time, and it feels amazing, and empowering. But it's come from a past, It's like that's. So, do you have that too? Like, what's your motivation for, or what in your life caused this?
Yeah.
Because it's so specific.
So a couple things. I think that the fitness culture is heavy on achieving like that perfect body, right? And a lot of the motivation for moving isn't about finding freedom in your body and in yourself. And that is why I love this movement because, and I do talk about that quite a bit. Like freedom is one of my words. And like, I really encourage people to have fun and find freedom in their movement, because I know that as they do that, they'll find more freedom in their life. And I have seen it over and over and over again. So coming from that background of teaching these classes that were very like, everything was very tight and controlled and small movements, or really like just that kind of one plane of motion, repetitive, thing. It was really about pulling in, and Buti is about expansion. Like this movement is about opening, and it was an opening for me. And that is the second thing. So, like, seeing myself in a new way through this practice, and then also, like, opening up the Kundalini kind of sent me on a little spiritual journey. And I found the practice about 3.5 years ago, and then got certified and started teaching it. And then about 2.5 years ago, I had a reading with a medium, Thomas John.
Oh, yes.
From New York. He's, I guess, known as the Manhattan medium. So he was in town, and I had a reading with him, and my mom came through. And a lot of people came through, but my mom passed when I was 5. And so, like, Buti kind of opened me up to a world outside of the physical.
And you just gave me
for the first time
everywhere.
I was definitely living in a very physical place. Now, I would have considered myself more spiritual than religious, if that makes sense. But there was a whole other world of energy that I didn't know anything about. And so, like, there was something about that practice that opened me up to that world. And then things just started happening, after that. And
after the reading?
It was like finding Buti, finding that movement. And then here comes the reading. And that was like, oh my gosh, like, mind blown, pivotal, changing moment. Like, I always trusted that our loved ones are around us. But, like, I felt very, very strongly that he was connecting. I mean, he got a mother energy, said she's from the South. He said Virginia. I said West Virginia. He said, I'm getting 2 mother energies for you. I said, yes. He said, a mom and a stepmom. I said, yes. He said, who had the cancer? I said, my biological mother. He said, who's Paula? I said, that's my stepmom. I mean, it was like that, too. It was like bam,
Wow.
bam, bam, bam. And so that, on top of, like, just being open, right? Buti opened me up. But then Thomas kind of, like,
came right on in.
He blew my mind.
Yeah.
It blew, and that whole world just started, like, opening up for me. So, and that's when I started getting energy work, and,
The rest is history, huh?
Yeah, here we are.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's fabulous. But I do think you're right. There has to be this piece that opens you up before you can really receive those messages in that way and in such clarity and quickness. And that's really beautiful that this physical work brought you to that space.
Yes, for sure. For sure.
Did
It took it to another level. Like, I've always been a seeker, right? Like, looking for opportunities to expand, grow. Like, that has definitely been part of my life. But yeah, this was life-changing for me. And that's why I love sharing the practice with other people. And I have clients who come to me and, they're so like grateful for the movement because it helps them get through really tough things in their lives. It helps them to feel more empowered. And it wakes you up, shakes things loose.
Do you think that moment when you connected with the medium, it feels like a targeted, like, sort of healing?
For sure.
Like,
yeah.
It went right to the thing. Like,
yes.
before this podcast,
Yes.
you guys were working on my shoulder, and Marilyn just went right to the thing. So that's what it felt like.
Yes,
Yeah.
for sure.
So-
I mean,
Because at least, like,
I was
having
5.
do you even remember?
Not really. No.
So you just have memories of your stepmom?
Mostly, yeah.
It still had to leave a mark, though.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. And mostly because it was so heartbreaking for my dad that he couldn't talk about it and he couldn't talk about her. So, like, I grew up not talking about my mother, you know? So a lot of the work that I have done with Jackie energetically has been healing work. I mean,
Right.
it's and so powerful.
And opening up everything to communicate about emotions, period.
Yeah.
Because if he couldn't talk about that, he probably couldn't tap into any emotions because he was afraid it would trigger that.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
Kind of goes hand in hand. So,
Yeah.
wow. So, have you noticed big shifts in just your ability to communicate since all of this started?
I've always been a pretty good communicator.
Because you grew up in the lack of it.
Right. But in that deep,
And I was-
that deep way.
I was the big sister.
Oh.
So I kind of took on the role of, caring for my younger sister, even though she's not much younger than me. But even she would say that. She would totally agree. And she was a little more shy. I'm definitely an extrovert. She's more on the introverted side. And so, sometimes I was her voice too. But I've always been really expressive. But I think that my mom was that way. And I remember, like, having conversations with my dad, and my stepmom would tell me that he would say to her, "It feels like I'm talking to Sally." That was my mom.
Oh.
So weird. Is your stepmom transitioned too?
Yes.
Okay, so they're both with me.
Yeah.
And they're just telling me that they co-parented you together.
Yep. You're not the first person who's told
Yeah.
me that.
Like,
Yeah.
there was something medical. They had an agreement with each other because there was something medical with the stepmom that she couldn't have kids or something.
She just didn't. And it was like I did a lot myself. Yeah. And I've even
Your mom says that you're the spitting image of her, though.
really.
Yeah.
She has. The funny thing is, I look so much like her in the face, but I have blonde hair, blue eyes. She's dark brown hair and brown eyes.
Ah.
Yeah. And my sister looks a lot like her too. So, but yeah, I mean, like, smile and stuff for sure.
That is so powerful. To
So
get
you
that.
love them so much, like your energies connect. They walk around with you all the
Yes.
time, don't they?
Yes.
You feel them now?
Me too.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's another thing. It was kind of like, so, like, here's Buti, which kind of like wakes me up. And then here's Thomas. And then I like started seeing like repetitive numbers. And I mean, it was like one thing after another, after another, after another. And
Were they
yeah,
all the
I
same
totally
numbers, or were they-
1144 over
And
and
over and
over.
And over.
Yeah.
So they're trying to talk to you
For sure.
direct. And do you communicate, or do you open up and communicate with them directly now?
Yeah, so yeah, I mean it's I just started like channeling a little bit through automatic writing. And like I wasn't guided to do that other than I was like meditating one day and my journal was sitting on the table and like so I should say with like Buti kind of stirring that Kundalini energy, when I meditate, my body moves all over the place. So energy moves through me. Like you guys should just like video me meditating sometime. It is
We can do
wild.
that.
We can do that. Yes.
It is
Yes.
wild. Like I have so much like involuntary body. It's more like, so my head will like spiral. My whole body will like move around. Sometimes it moves in this like literally figure 8. Like I'm not kidding.
No,
It is.
I'm seeing it all before you say it because
Yeah.
they're trying to. You have an energy. It's not just one. Mother?
Like Pleiadian starseed.
Yeah, there's something big trying to come through you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you aware of that?
No, not really.
Yeah.
Maybe this is why you're here.
Maybe. Yeah.
Very, very, very old soul energy.
Yeah. Yes, I definitely get that. Yeah.
And I don't see it a lot anymore, like because I channel too, but it's auditory, and they don't come through my body like you would normally think
Yeah.
that. So I don't see that often, but I'm definitely getting that with you.
Have you guys done talk? The pendulum,
Oh, yes, a little bit.
the art of universal.
I didn't let
knowing?
it get fast enough for me
Yeah.
because it felt so slow at first.
Sure.
I need to practice with it moving faster.
That's why you do the body thing, because it is coming through your body.
Yeah. I go, yeah.
So I will
practice
tell
it.
you, like when Meg found
Mm-hmm.
talk, you know Meg,
Yes.
she texted me on my birthday, and she was like, I just started doing this thing. I think you would be a natural. I mean, it's not like Meg and I text very often. It was just kind of like random. And I had just had a reading with a local medium that day, and that's what I did for myself for my birthday. Patty Ortill gave me
Oh, yes.
a reading on my birthday. It wasn't this July, but the previous. And we were talking about Reiki and how like Reiki 3 really just like blew her open. And she was like, I feel like Reiki 3 is going to open you up, but I feel like there's something else too. And then I got that text from Meg, and I was like, I'm just going to order it. So I ordered it, started doing it, and like I get super clear messaging with talk. And like from guides, every loved one that I know that has passed over has come through talk and like said stuff to me. And I was doing it really consistently for a while. And then I kind of got to a point where I felt like I was being called to put it down. And like I needed to step away from it, and I needed to like give myself that space to open up and just let things come through me.
Yes.
On my own, right? And
Yeah.
it was like, it's really easy to create a dependency on a tool, especially if it
Yay!
feels
Thank you for
good.
saying that.
Yes.
We do that all the time.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, you don't need the tool at the end.
You are the tool.
You are the
You're
tool.
the tool.
We
Right.
are the oracles.
Yes. Yes.
Well, guess what you
Yes.
just did? You just named the podcast.
Yeah.
Everybody else. You are the tool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
Exactly.
That for a minute.
So yeah,
So
but
now-
I like, I mean, does everybody think that they're here to do something like important? Does everybody walk around believing that?
At some point, if
They are.
they are,
What I've learned and experienced in messages I've gotten is that this is a time of change that the world has not seen and stayed together, stayed present. And so this is the first time that we are going through this huge, tremendous change. Everybody on the planet are really old souls, and some of the starseed energy and so forth that I mentioned are way more present now to support us in moving through these times. But everybody here is here for a purpose, for a reason, to get all of us through this big shift. And then when we move out of this third dimension energy, the earth will never go back to that. We will always be in a higher vibration from everything I feel, hear, see, and know, which, there could be some things that are a little bit different than what I get, but it's profound. Everybody really has their little piece of the puzzle here on earth as we come together and make
it's
the
all
shift
opening
work.
up. People are talking about it.
So
Like there's
cool.
It is.
That's really, that's why we started this, is so we could start talking about this, not like just openly. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
this is happening.
Yes.
Like,
Right.
people are waking up from all different spaces, all different backgrounds. And
Awesome.
if we are here for a very specific
Yes.
purpose. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here. Because this is not kindergarten.
Right.
Like, this is PhD grad work here that we're doing now.
But everybody's piece is different.
Yeah.
And beautiful and just as important as everyone else's. Some people are just our space holders, but they're just as valuable as everyone else.
So my question was maybe a little bit more like, from your experience, do most people think to themselves, like,
Oh.
I am here to
No,
do,
you'll never
like,
see
there's
it up here.
something, or feel,
Yeah.
there's something important for me to do, because I've always felt that way.
Yes.
Like, that was kind of going back to your question.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you know that you're supposed to, like, do this thing? I don't know exactly, but I, like, am now finding myself in a space of flow. So, like, as things come in,
Mm-hmm.
like, I'm just moving forward, right?
Yes.
And so, like, even the offerings of workshops that I have been sharing at the studio where I teach, it's just been like, okay, this thought comes in. It's like, people are curious about meditation, so let's do a workshop on meditation. And then, like, so strongly, this whole embodiment thing is coming up for me. And it was really just like, it's my own journey, right? And I'm
Right.
just like learning as I go and then sharing with other people,
Can I
integrating and sharing.
Yeah. So, what do you think of the word remembering as you go? It's not necessarily new.
Sure.
It clicks in you, and you remember from your old soul
For sure. Yeah.
energy, and then you can share it. And
Yes.
that's
Yes.
that's what's happening.
I posted this meme one time. It was like, midlife, ... let the unlearning begin.
Yes.
Right? So we're, as you come into like yourself and in your alignment, you're really just stripping off the conditioning, right? Letting go of those like attachments and judgments and conditions that you've either put on yourself or you've felt from others, and listening to like what is true for you and what is real for you. Like, who am I really?
Yes.
Without all of that stuff. Yeah, absolutely. It's remembering. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what yours is? Or do you feel the pull or area or
Like who I am or what I'm.
the purpose?
The purpose. I'm definitely a teacher. Like, that's a big part of it. And I think part of that, like, I have no problem standing up in front of groups of people and like sharing and talking and leading. And so, like using that, gift and that like platform, to share, definitely a teacher for sure.
What's next for you?
Well,
what are you excited about right now?
I'm actually super excited about the embodiment workshop that I'm leading this weekend. And, you know, the way that I've like planned all of these is a little probably unorthodox. It won't be to you all, but it is to other people. Like, I don't sit down and like write out a plan of like, oh, I'm going to say this and this and this and this, and we're going to, there's like this long agenda with all these like points, right?
Yes.
We tried that for a little while. It just didn't work out.
I like, you know, I put it out there and then literally stuff just starts like coming in, and it comes in all different ways. It comes in through a book that I haven't picked up in 6 months, and I open it up and I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is perfect for the workshop. And then, you know, I read a post on Instagram, or even just in my meditation, or when I'm sitting in front of the red light. I've been doing red light therapy, and I will tell you, it feels almost as strong to me as when I sun gaze, because I love
red light. What?
Red light therapy.
What's this?
So it's like it's a panel that has red light, and there's so many benefits of it, but like it just helps your body work better. And definitely check it out. The brand that I have is called My Atapa, but there's other ones out there. And I was doing this fascia movement training, and the people who were leading it were really, really big on red light therapy. And so we talked about it a lot, and I started looking into it. And right now I'm using it for seasonal depression, right? To like kind of simulate the like feeling of being in the sun and even getting that like light. But it activates me in the same way that sun gazing does, because I'll go out in the morning and look at the sun. It's like you look at it early in the day when it's not harmful yet, take it in through your eyes. It helps your body be able to like absorb vitamin D and create, you know, vitamin D. And the sun is so powerful anyway, right? Like it's
really divine light.
Yes.
It's divine light coming into us with a lot of messages and energy and support and healing.
Yes. And like when I've been doing red light therapy, I'll do it in my meditation room before I meditate. And as I'm like taking it into my eyes, I actually have that same feeling. So like the way that my body moves in meditation, I don't have to be meditating. Like I just have to be in kind of a relaxed state. Like I can be standing outside sun gazing and my body will start to like move. I can sit in front of the red light, close my eyes, my body will start to move. I just think my meridians are like clear. Like it's just moving through, you know, all the time. I don't know. I would love for somebody to analyze that.
Figure that out for us.
Well, can I just say
happening.
something?
Yes.
Sure.
Understanding is highly overrated.
I get it.
And just accepting what's going on and knowing that it's energy flowing through you and it's what works for your body and for your intuition and your skill level. It's a part of who you are.
Yeah.
And sometimes we just have to accept it as that divine logic thing.
I will tell you, when it first started happening, I was like, this is freaking weird.
Yes.
You know, like my body's just like moving all over the place.
Yeah.
And like I tried different things. Like I tried to like harness the energy and almost pull it in. I literally would feel sick after I meditated. And I would do that. So now I just let it go. I just let it move and I let it do what it needs to do.
I am getting, after I said understanding is highly overrated, I'm getting a little bit of a message that you are releasing for way, way, way more than just yourself. You are releasing for many, many others as a part of what you do here on the earth.
It's going to continue to grow.
Yeah. But we had to let go of needing to know
Wow.
before that could come through.
Yeah. Well, it's been happening for a while, so I kind of let go of needing to know, but it's
Yes.
more a curiosity than anything
Yeah.
else, right?
Yeah.
Just interesting.
It is.
Yeah.
Funny.
Fascinating conversation.
Yeah.
Right.
Who knew
We
a little
went-
booty
we
would
went-
lead us all to this?
Yeah.
Just a little booty.
Just a little booty.
Little booty. It's, yeah.
Well, I'm excited to I'm gonna try this out. So how do
I
people
would
like
love
get
for
in
you to.
touch? Or like is this all over the country, world? Like
Yeah.
just Google
yeah.
BUTI?
Yeah, for sure. And I think like every instructor has their own style. So like you've got to, try it until
Find
you
your-
find like,
Find your tribe.
yeah, something that resonates with you. And yeah, I think if more people could just move their bodies in ways that weren't so restrictive and we could start to find joy in movement again, that would be a really powerful thing. So
Well, if people don't hear anything else today except for that, that's really powerful right now
Exactly. Exactly.
because it's so true.
And you're the one I resonate with here.
Yes, me too.
good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so
Yes,
much for being
yes.
here. This was fabulous because I don't know how to explain it when people ask me what's going on, and I love it that you're bringing it out to a larger audience and sharing it with the world because it's huge.
Now
and
you can
it's
just say,
connected
go
in
listen
so
to
many
episode
ways.
number 14.
That's right.
Yay.
Yeah.
I love it.
Thank you so much,
Thank you so much
Tracy.
for being here. Appreciate
Thank you
it.
for having me. Yeah.
Thank you
this
guys
is
for
amazing.
listening. If you have any questions for Tracy or Marilyn and I, just leave it in the comment below. And you guys just, thanks for listening. Hope you learned something and have an amazing day. We'll see you on the next one.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.